Andre here from My Rock Bottom Fitness, personal trainer and MAT practitioner. I'm here in Rockland, 2901 Laurier Street. I wanted to take some time and talk to you a little bit about nutrition. Now that summer is over, people are coming back into the gym and they want to lose those extra pounds. I want to talk to and address a little bit about the keto diet. This has been a hype that's been going around for quite a little bit of time, and a lot of my clients are coming to see me and they've incorporated that style of nutrition in their daily nutrition habits. And one thing that I've noticed that it keeps coming up as either challenges or questions is that we have to understand that this keto style dieting is not meant to give you the same result for everybody. There's actually 5 different styles of keto diet. We need to address everybody as individuals. We have different blood types, different body types. Our digestive tract is also very important to keep in mind as you're trying this type of dieting. And what I suggest to everybody is look for a lifestyle. Is this something that you can sustain in your lifestyle? And you have to keep in mind that the keto diet works on ketones as a source of energy derived from fat. And this means you cannot go out of ketosis. And going out of ketosis would be, as an example, if you've got a family gathering or a special event to go to, or a celebration with friends, you have to pretty much bring your own meals, or you have to get information as to what sort of choices do they have there and does it meet the requirements for your nutrition. If you have anything that is outside the realms of your ratios from fat, protein, and carbohydrates on that keto diet, it will throw you out of ketosis, and it'll take a few days before you get back into it. Now, everybody's different, but you have to keep that in mind. So please, when you're picking a diet, try and pick something that is more sustainable and that is going to be a little easier for you as a long-term nutrition goal, something you can incorporate in your lifestyle. Now, the 5 different style of keto diet that I was referring to, all it is really we're playing around with where is your energy source coming from. Is it mostly from fat? Is it mostly from protein? Is it a combination of fat and protein? And some of them you can incorporate more carbohydrates depending on when. It's all about timing. So exercising is a factor in there as well. So when you're looking at different style of keto diet, you can incorporate some carbs depending if you're physically active. Now, the importance on nutrition is also doing some troubleshooting. So say, for example, you've picked the style of nutrition that you want. You think this is going to be a sustainable style of nutrition, a lifestyle that you can incorporate. When you reach a plateau, what are certain cues and certain things to look for in order to keep going in the right direction in reaching your goals? So when you reach a plateau, you need to take a step back and look at the type of food choices that you've got and also the ratios. You've got to take a look at your activity levels as well. So you have to keep those things in mind and keep track of them. If you can have a log, that's even better. But when you're wanting to make some changes, just change one thing at a time and wait 2 weeks and look and measure your progress. That way, you'll understand, you'll get a better idea of the change that you've implemented. How is this impacting the results? If there's no impact or very little impact, then you can take a step back, readdress, change something else, and do the same thing. And then wait those 2 weeks and revisit the results that you're getting with that change. So those changes, when I say change one thing at a time, if you've picked a certain style of keto diet, which is high fat, moderate protein, and low carbs, if you're changing the ratios to see how that's going to impact the results, then that's fine. You can start, pulling away, taking a little bit less fat, increasing your protein, and leave the carbs the same. You can increase your fat if there's room to increase it, take away from the protein, readjust your carbohydrates. You can do all these things. The one thing that I would suggest is don't necessarily lower your calories right away. You want to keep and maintain a good calorie amount in order to keep up with your physical activities that you're doing, and you don't want to become lethargic either. So keep that in mind. That's a good way of addressing some changes, and it's really changing the protein, the fat, and the carbohydrates ratio. And do one change at a time and wait. You have to be patient. You got to wait at least 2 weeks and revisit the results that you're getting. And the changes that you do are very small in increments. We're probably talking about anywhere from 50 to 100 calories that you're going to be switching from one macro to the other. That's a good, fair size calorie to be able to see how that's going to impact your results. So hopefully this brings value to your quest in getting healthier. And if you have any questions on a keto diet, or you've already incorporated those changes and it's still you're not seeing the results that you're getting, feel free to reach out, ask me some questions, and maybe we can meet up and help you out. Hopefully this has been helpful in your quest. And again, thank you very much for listening, and we'll talk to you later.